Good afternoon. An earlier start, but I got stuff to do tonight. We got games to play. And what better games to play than to rank some racing games? We got some more to add to the list. But before we do that, a quick recap. We have a grand total of 30 games on the list. That's impressive. We added 3 last week. We're gonna add 3 more today. Last week we added Circuit Beat, which is our current worst racing game, or depending how you look at it, the 30th best racing game of all time. We added Nitro Bike, which if you haven't watched last week's stream, you should go watch our final segment on Nitro Bike. That was fucking something. And lastly, we have a new number 1 currently in Metropolis Street Racer for the Dreamcast, meaning our top 3 as it sits is Daytona USA 2001 at number 3, Advent Racing at number 2 by Atlas, and Metropolis Street Racer at number 3 by Bizarre Creations. For today, though, I figured you can't have a racing game list without some of the heavy hitters. I think it's about time we add another heavy hitter to the list. It was about time we add a Gran Turismo game. But today, not just any Gran Turismo game. Inspired I was. Today, for the last few weeks, actually, I've been searching for this. A PlayStation 4 version of Gran Turismo 7. This game is starting to become kind of difficult to find. I really have no intention of ever buying a PlayStation 5 unless one just kind of falls into my lap. But I really wanted to play GT7, and the compromises that have been made for PS4 version, I can totally live with. It's mostly just visual stuff. Nothing too game breaking. Like, I can put up with this. Also, this version's like 2 discs. Got the install disc and the game disc. But it's getting hard to find. You cannot buy an ESRB rated North American version of this game on Amazon anymore. It is just not available. You can buy international versions, but a North American version of GT7 on PlayStation 4 does not exist on Amazon anymore. So I had to go searching for a GameStop that had it. So I'll be playing that at some point. But alas, today we are not playing. We are not playing Gran Turismo 7 on PlayStation 4. In fact, we're not even on PlayStation 4 today. Probably turn this on. Because we are adding a new system to the list. That's right. Gotta figure out where I am. This is Gran Turismo for the PlayStation Portable. The first PSP game I ever owned, technically speaking. I mean, I got MotorStorm Arctic Edge with my PSP, but my PSP was in a bundle that included this game. So I played this quite a bit. Fuck! Camera died. Hold, please. Happened last week too. Ah, it's still dead. What are you doing? Come on, me. Why you like this? There we go. At least it happens now. Also, of the Gran Turismos I've played, hey, this is probably my least favorite of the intros. I hear music like this, and like in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know, this is probably somebody's favorite song. Maybe, right? I feel like every song out there is somebody's favorite song. It is a nice pre-rendered intro, though. Yes. This game is just Gran Turismo. And as far as I'm aware, this is like a trimmed down version of, this was essentially supposed to be like a portable version of Gran Turismo 4. I suppose. Yeah, I guess. This stream's gonna get flagged. It is what it is. Just don't want it to be too quiet. So, the thing with Gran Turismo PSP, it doesn't really have a traditional form of progression as far as other Gran Turismo games goes. This is strictly a game where you just boot up and do some races and that's it. There's no career mode, there's no like championship or tournament modes, it's none of that. This is pick a car, pick a track, and just race, and that's it. Your main form of progression is, so after you complete a race, you will earn credits, which the credits can be spent to buy cars. And the whole draw of this game is to just build a big old car collection, and that's really it. The main draw of this game is to have a Gran Turismo type experience, gameplay wise, in your pocket. And to that extent, I think it does it fairly well. But if you're looking for a game with some longevity in terms of a career mode, any progression single player wise, this game does not have any of that. It does have like the driving challenges in terms of like, but these are like your license tests, you know, real basic stuff that's been in every Gran Turismo game, but I would not call this progression, you know. This is just like advanced tutorial stuff, challenges, that kind of thing. These are a nice way to get a lot of credits very quickly. But for us, we will be doing some races today. So we could change some settings. We can do time trials, basic races. We could do drift trials. I've actually never done the drift trials. I'm not a big fan of dedicated drift modes. The camera died again. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck's up with this camera. I need to figure that shit out. Anyway, we have another camera, but we're not going to mess with that today. So we'll do a race. We'll keep it at 3 laps. So you can see there, we get more credits. We win, obviously, and also it shows us the circuit in the bottom left. You can do like some very basic stuff, like let it to a manufacturer, that kind of thing. Currently, I think I only have 2 cars. Yeah, you start out with like a very basic slow car. This game is not fun with the slow car, believe it or not. You can do like 3 or 4 races, get enough money to get a fairly decent, fast enough car. I'm not really much of a Corvette guy, but it is fast and nimble enough to make the game fun. So we'll do that. In terms of content, though, this game's got a lot of cars and a ton of tracks. This game has an insane number of courses for a handheld game. Like, this is incredibly impressive. And we got our baby Trial Mountain there. You know, we'll do Trial Mountain. Also, before I go, you'll notice how some of these courses have like little letter grades to the top right of their selection. That is their difficulty in terms of... So here's a little bit of progression. The more you do a course, the more the letter grade goes up. So it starts at D, then it goes from C to B to A, that kind of thing. And that determines the course's difficulty. So the more we do a course, we can unlock the additional difficulty. So it starts at D, then we unlock the C rank, then the D rank, or the B rank, and then the A rank, and so on. So that's your primary way of progressing. You want to try to A or S rank. I don't know what actually the top rank is for a course, but you want to get you want to complete all the ranks for course's difficulty. And the higher the course difficulty is, the more money you get for winning. So do Trial Mountain, our little Corvette. Also, these courses, these races are only 4 opponents big. So there's only 4 cars on the track at any given time. So here's the stats. It's a 3-lap race. If we win, we get 35,000 credits. That kind of thing.
Ready? Start!
For me, the big draw of Gran Turismo PSP is having Trial Mountain in your pocket. And this does it. You can do it. Obviously, playing this on an emulator, looks fine. On a PSP though, this runs pretty well. It's got some weird issues though. So the game runs at 60 on a PSP. You got that going for you. But you'll notice some like visual glitches playing this on real hardware. Like you can see the seams in the parts of the track where the courses are stitched together, like polygon seams that are like exposed in certain areas, which look really ugly. And this game wasn't... I'm not going to say it wasn't well made, but like certain aspects of this game just kind of make it feel like an afterthought, from like the lack of progression and then just weird visual glitches. Obviously, you're on a PSP, there's only so much you can do, but there's a lot being held back. This is probably the most truncated Gran Turismo game out there. I hesitate to call it the worst, because I suppose you could get a lot more fun out of this than some of the older titles out there, but, you know, we'll put that through its paces. I played this game quite a bit and really enjoy it over the years. I play this a lot on my Steam Deck. It's just a really nice game to have on the Steam Deck as far as like a racing sim with, you know, progression that's not there, but like there's enough to kind of like keep me satisfied. You know, I don't mind like just racing a lot of the courses and then just getting credits and then buying the cars that I want. You know, I think the progression itself is really well suited for a handheld title. Like it's almost kind of genius in a way. Like you don't have to be locked into like a championship or a tournament when you're playing this like on the go or something. Just like, hey, I'm on a quick train ride to work or a bus ride. Do a quick race, get some credits, and then, you know, put it back in your purse or your bag or whatever. It's very much tailor-made for that kind of experience. And when you like examine it from that point of view, it's like, yeah, this, you know, I bet someone who loves Gran Turismo with that type of lifestyle will get a lot out of this. And then there's people like me who don't want to dedicate a ton of time to any one particular game for whatever reason. It just wants a quick go at a race every now and then, while still it counting towards weird progression. Like, I don't know, this game had me plenty satisfied as a portable game.
Finished.
I suppose the music could be a bit louder, but, you know, we don't have to worry about that. It's also a full replay system, as you would expect from a Gran Turismo game. It's got all that going for it. Let's do another course. There's also rally tracks, so you got the Swiss Alps, you got Tahiti Maze, that kind of stuff. It's the Grand Canyon. Yep, you got no, it's Grand Valley. There's Grand Canyon. The Ice Arena. Also, you got the Nürburgring in your pocket. Like, that's cool. That's so cool. Yeah, we'll do Seattle next. After this track, let's see if there's anything we could afford in the shop. Also, we'll go through the different car views. Yeah.
Ready? Start.
So my absolute biggest gripe with this game is that the other car views, I think, are terrible. The chase cam just lacks a certain sense of speed, especially playing this on a handheld. Like I feel nothing playing it with this, and that is because the field of view, I think, is just so zoomed in compared to other racing games, especially other Gran Turismo games. Like, there's just no sense of speed at all. It is improved slightly with the hood cam, but I think the best sense of speed you get in this game is playing in this ugly-ass cockpit view because of how wide the field of view is. You get the greatest sense of speed in this cockpit view, and obviously this view on a handheld sucks because your window's already tiny, and let's just make it even tinier. But like how, like, obviously the inside of the car is just blacked out, worthless. But in terms of like how like the movement is and the animation of like the actual car physics and stuff, like, it's very convincing. Like, this feels fast, this feels good. But playing this on a portable is not ideal because your view is so small. And then your other view is this. Look at this. You're literally just like a GoPro taped to the trunk of the car, Like, it almost looks like there's a JPEG at the bottom of the screen. The view is just so locked in. It's hideous. Like, if there was like an open wheel car, like an F1 car, sure, I'm sure this would be fine. But literally any other car, this looks awful. Like, I wish this view were a lot more viable. But this game just feels so sluggish and slow when you play like this. So, I've just always played like this. Which, speed, the sense of speed is fine in here. It's not perfect, it's not great, it's fine. And I'm sure once you get faster cars, that it only improves. But hey, you got a fairly well-detailed version of the Seattle circuit in your pocket. Like, that's all. This is what's really going to come back to, is that, like, I think this came out in 2008, 2009? I think it was 09. Yeah, I got my PSP in 09. Pretty sure. But, like, this was its own level of impressive, you know? And yeah, the lack of a traditional progression was a very big letdown at the time of its release, but I think there's been a greater appreciation for this game over the years because of, like, you know what? They were kind of smart for doing it the way they did. I've honestly grown a greater appreciation for this game over the years. Because of its very specific just progression playstyle. Obviously, if you want like a true Gran Turismo experience, play any other version. Hell, go back to 2. It was an infinitely deeper experience than this. This one's got the cars, the tracks, the handling, and nothing else. Let us
Ready?
Go buy a new car. See if we can afford like a cheaper rally racer. Yeah. Do races, get credits, buy cars. This is your gameplay loop. What the hell is this? If you told me it was a Pontiac, I'd believe you. Oh, okay, no, it's a touring car. Still, though. Damn, I kind of want that. Oh, man. Oh, so close, too. So I think it's every 2 days the store resets. Could get this NSX. I don't know, I'm weird and I'm indifferent about the NSX. Look at that thing though. Look at that. It's adorable. Just play Metropolis Street Racer here. Here's your proto Honda Fit. NSR concept. NSXR concept. Okay. Oh, here we go. These could definitely be treated as rally cars. I'd be shocked if the game didn't allow you to drive it that way. Got like little bios for each car though. Ooh, okay. Oh man, look at that. Look at that. See, I've always been, I always try to like work towards getting like the actual like race cars in this game. Looks like a drift machine. We do have enough for it. Yeah. Okay, no, this is a Grand Touring car. We could buy that. All these classic Skylines, look at that. Oh my god. Is this a pace car? Yeah. That's neat. And pace cars are plenty fast. You know what? Let's get this, because this looks funky enough. Sure. And let's get... Is there anything here that, like, stuck out as, like, possibly good for rally? Okay, obviously this won't be good for rallies. I wish it would really tell you. No, let's just buy the most expensive Mini. Does it actually tell you? Yeah, we'll still buy it anyway. Yeah. Let's not favorite it though. Let's not, let's be overzealous here. What's up, B Token? Playing some Gran Turismo PSP. Let us do a rally. See if it'll let us. I would be surprised if it didn't. Okay. Well, no, it's gonna let us do that too. Interesting. Either way.
Ready? Start!
Obviously, Gran Turismo, while it can do rally, was like never its strongest feature. Oh god. Oh boy. This is quite nimble. And I think I'm expecting a bit too much. I'm expecting it to kick out a bit more, but it seems to center itself fairly well. Another thing with this game is that you're able to transfer some of your garage over to Gran Turismo 5. So, like, you can make progression and, like, earn cars in this game and put them in GT5, which is very neat. Or is it? Yeah. FF indeed. I forgot how long this course was. God. Could have made this 2 laps. Not the most rally compatible car, but my other cars are like a Corvette and a touring car. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at the speed. Look at that sense of speed. Let's put it in this view. Yeah, look how much better this looks. That sense of speed. Like, the wider field of view and the camera shake go a long way to give you that good sense of speed. It's just a real shame this cockpit view is so ass. But it's a handheld game, so what can you do? Makes you wonder, though, had the Vita gotten off the ground, what a Gran Turismo game on the Vita would have looked like. No, not the side mirrors. At least it has, like, yeah, the side mirrors are, like, so outside of my vision, but, like, the fact that that's still there doing something comparable to reflections, I'll give it that. Oh. I will say, though, the UI for the hood cam, I do like that quite a bit. The all digital thingy on the bottom of the screen here. I don't know, I just think that looks, for when, like, viewing this on a PSP screen, like, it does look pretty slick. Like, it's got the clock in the bottom right. You always know how much money you're winning depending on the place you're in the bottom left. I also like at the bottom left, it tells you what button you're pressing at any given moment.
Finished.
Fun. Let us never drive that ever again. Alright, let us try out this on not a rally track, but we will try it on a rally track at some point. It kindly swaps the tires out for you as well. How sweet.
Ready? Start.
Oh, come on. So slow off the line. What are we doing? See, look at that, though. And if we get fourth, we still win 10,000 credits. Oh! Move! Out of my way. It's plenty fit. Look at that speed in this view, though. It's insane. Oh my god. Oh shit. We're good. No! Caught slipping. Oh, shit! Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh. Yeah. Oh, what? Gotta go too hard on the inside. Oh, the turn sucks. No, we got huge air last time on here. There it is. Oh! That was beautiful. Out of it now! Okay. Still have a chance. Looks like we're stuck with second. Oh well.
Finished.
Hell of a race. Hell of a race.
Ready?
Let me look back at the replay. Can I skip ahead?
Ready? Start.
Can't skip ahead. God, that. Wait. We can't hold down the right trigger and just fast forward, though. This is our hyper overclocked PSP. Fucking meow. Apologies for the sound. This sounds awful. I just want to get to the second lap where we hit that jump. I want to see what that looks like from an angle. Fucking meow. This is where I lose it right here. Oh no, we hold it. Yeah. Lose it right here. Okay. Coming up on the jump here. Alright, here we go. It's so fucking stupid. Alright, that's all I wanted to see. Alright. We didn't win, but that's okay. We got 36,000 credits. Let's do this track. I like this track. It's like ultra narrow.
Ready? Start!
Look at all those dudes. Oh. Oh, oh. Out of my way. Get out of the way. Oh, Christ. We're good. Oh. Oh, God. Just holding everyone back so hard. Oh, first place so far ahead, dude. But was not ready for B rank. At least not in these cars. Jesus. Oop. No! My race money! I'm just gonna bomb it. Oh, this fucking race is a disaster, dude. Gonna go into boost mode. Ready? Holding on the right trigger to turn on fast forward. Fucking meow. Oh, way to lose it. That recommended me an additional 7,000 credits.
Finished.
Oh, Christ.
Ready? Start.
We'll do a couple more races. We'll do 2 more races, and then we will put it on the list. Let's get a good old-fashioned circuit. Maybe not a rally track. I was tempted to maybe do a Nürburgring run, but I would only do 1 lap of that, but it's gonna take too long. Here. Do a classic. Who doesn't love Midfield Raceway? I'm more of a Trial Mountain guy, though. Person. Oh shit, we got a mirror match.
Ready? Start.
Yo. What are we doing? Go. What are we doing? I only have this track on the lowest difficulty, so the cars are going to be a lot easier. You see that draw distance popping in? The track wasn't loaded, but the stands were. It's interesting. But yeah, if you need a very quick and dirty Gran Turismo experience, this will get the job done. It's a game that knows it had a lot of potential, but just left it on the cutting room floor. But I think, like, nowadays, I think for what it does do, we can appreciate what this game does a lot better than what we did when it came out. Running GT on your PSP. In terms of like a full-on experience, was probably the better move. Did they put Gran Turismo 2 on the PlayStation Network as like a PS1 download? Or is that more of a side load thing? We'll wrap it up with Tokyo. There are also plenty other better racing games on the PSP.
Start.
But if you didn't, but I'd still say if you were settled with this one, you would still have a pretty good racing experience. You'd have a fun time still. Like, the handling's good. Graphics are admirable for a PSP game. Tons and tons of content. So many tracks. And obviously you got the brevity of cars that comes with the territory of it being a Gran Turismo game. Yeah, solid handling. And good amount of tracks and cars. But just very bare bones way of holding that all together. Plenty of stuff to unlock and to drive on, but just no real rewarding way of doing all of that. Yeah, when you're competing with Outrun 2006 on the same platform. We'll get to that eventually. I remember one of the very last trips I ever took my PSP on was a cross-country trip to California. And I tracked down a copy of Outrun 2006 just for the trip. My copy is UMD only. It's in like a generic GameStop case, but at least I have it. But that's a great port of that game. Like, an insanely great port. We'll get to the PSP Ridge Racers as well. We'll get to the Ridge Racers. We haven't put it on here just yet. At first, I was hesitating to put a Gran Turismo on the game list so quickly. I mean, we're on episode 11, so I guess about time we put some heavy hitters on here. But like, I was afraid that like we put Gran Turismo 3 on the list, and it's like, oh, that's number one, with a bullet right off the rip. But also, Metropolis Street Racer deserves its own level of recognition. Advent Racing had it too good for too long. But fuck, is Advent Racing a good game? Davetona, Minnesota. Yeah, we ranked Metropolis Street Racer last week. It is currently at number 1. Metropolis Street Racer is fucking awesome. That was also a game I had as a kid, but did not really learn to fully appreciate until I was much older. That game is stupid hard. Oh, fuck! Holy shit! This came out of nowhere. Yo, what the hell? These cars are getting like ultra aggressive all of a sudden. Holy shit. That scared the hell out of me.
Finished.
Easy win. We needed one after those last couple races. Midfield could only get us so many credits. Like a cool 45K though. See what's... Ooh, we got some Ferraris. F2007 car. Very nice. That is a sharp looking model right there. What do we got? The Enzo. Very nice. Sega GT been ranked. I was debating doing that today, but I may hold it off for next week. I keep seeing it in my Dreamcast emulation folder. I'm like, it's almost time for Sega GT. But I think, you know what? We'll set it in stone. We'll do that next week. A proper rally car. But alas, we don't have enough money for it. Yo, I love the concept cars. Look at that! That's crazy. You get stuff like this. Yeah, that is why you play Gran Turismo. Just so you can look at stuff like this. And you got your wannabe Honda Fit. I say that with love. I used to drive a Honda Fit and I loved that thing. A little Miata wannabe. We got some pearlescent as its default. That's smooth looking. This looks like something straight out of Ridge Racer. You know what I mean? Like, look at the rear end. That looks comical. What the fuck is this? I have enough for it, but I don't want it. I wish I had enough for this Mitsubishi rally car, though. Granted, there are better rally cars, but I don't know. That looks real nice. Yep, it's got PS2 logos on it too. What did I do for rear airflow? You know what? Hold on. Let's read the... God, I wish that return thing was not in the way. There we go. Mr. Bear was unveiled at the 93 Birmingham Motor Show. It caused a major commotion, wowing all who were present with its slick 2+2 layout and radical styling. Legend has it that 276 orders for the car were placed on the spot. Sabero came equipped with an example of one of the company's first engines built in-house under the hood. Blah, 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 blah. But tell me about its rear end. Great on-road performance. Speed 6 was tame when compared to the Speed 12 presented in the 99 London Motor Show. Speed 12 had almost as much impact as the new model. The main skeleton consisted of steel pipes, while the floor and bulkhead were made of aluminum honeycomb panels. Cranked out a whopping 800 horsepower. This allowed the Speed 12 to reach a top speed of 240 miles an hour and run to 62 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. How do the other cars look? You know what? More power to them. You're almost selling me on it. Too bad I don't want it. But yeah, like I said, you got your theater mode for your replays. Watch the intro again. You can watch your race replays and your challenge mode replays, interestingly enough. Yeah, you got the license tests. Multiplayer is like local ad hoc only, so there's no online play. You can share trade cars, like Pokemon. Your main single player is time attack racing and drift challenges or drift racing. I'm never a big fan of drift games. Was not my thing. Anyway. Shit. With my camera being dead, I don't know how I'm gonna share my half and half. Let me try unplugging it, rolling it back in one more time. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this camera. It's just still frozen. Give it a sec. No, it's just not. The light on it was flashing and it don't work no more. I don't know what's up with this camera. I got plenty others, but that's real annoying because I like this camera. You got some fantastic graphics for the time. Yeah, I really need to play it some more. Oh, are we back? Okay, I think we're back. For the time being, we're back. Okay. Let's get a rank in. Okay, Gran Turismo PSP is fine. Nothing particularly great about it stands out too hard, but the racing is good. The driving is good. There's so many tracks, tons of cars with just no good progression model in place. It's meant to be a handheld game. So what's up, Wolf Sight and Easy Pleaser? I would say as far as Gran Turismo games go, and as far as racing games go, this feels very middle of the road. There are other games on this list I'd much rather be playing. We're still on our first game. We just finished playing Gran Turismo on PSP. I would say this is better than Wild Wild Racing. I'd say it's better than Kart Flag to Flag. If you showed me this or Mario Kart 64, I think I'd rather play Mario Kart 64, maybe? And that's saying a lot, because Mario Kart 64 is my least favorite Mario Kart. No, I think I'd still prefer Gran Turismo PSP over Mario Kart. I think. Maybe this is better than ray tracers. I would much rather play Automodelista though. Gran Turismo for the PSP is our new number 12. Congratulations to Gran Turismo for PSP. All right. But you still got that nice Gran Turismo menu music. All right. Next up. Where you at? Okay, do you get I already have my next two games planned out, but do you want a Dreamcast game or a PS2 game? I think we're gonna play both of them. They're both kind of coded in the same. For one, one's a Dreamcast game, and the other is a Sega PS2 game. We'll do a PC game next week because after playing this, I was inspired to look up another game. PS2 it is. Good choice. This is... Oh shit, look at this. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at, but I gotta sync my controller anyway. And there we go. NTSC. This is... Gabe, there we go. This is Virtua Racing Flat Out. A game that I've definitely played before, but don't remember anything about. I don't remember a goddamn thing about this game. We'll do a quick arcade mode, though. Was there a Sega GT 2003? I'm only familiar with the one on Dreamcast and Xbox. The ones on Dreamcast and Xbox. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. This is a Japanese game. There was a PC port. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. So the one thing I really remember about this game is that it's ultra slidey. And the tire screech noise is really not good. Okay, reviews. Okay, so circle is cockpit view, triangle is regular behind the back, L2 is this view, and R2 is this view. We'll do some cockpit view for a little bit. But the way that the car slides, as much as it does in this version, this just doesn't feel right. I realized if we played tournament mode or championship mode, we'd probably have to do this track again. So let's just back out and go into tournament mode. All right. Or Grand Prix mode, excuse me. get this sick little jam here. All right. I was right. Oh, there's actually like a weird little time of day thing. And we don't start in the pit lane. You gonna play Outrun? At some point I will. I have not played an Outrun on here yet. We were just talking about Outrun 2006. Oh, God. I suppose we should play the original Outrun, though, before we get to the 2006, or Outrun 2 for that matter. I was thinking, like, we've mostly played, like, 3D racing games. We haven't played too many, like, 2D driving games, like either top-down isometric or, like, super scalar style driving games. So we should, I should, start adding those into the rotation, like an F-Zero or something. RC Pro-Am, Racing Gears Advance, Super Nintendo Racers, you know what I mean? Buggy Boy. Outrunners even, yeah. I saw last week, I got into a stream at the very tail end. Pandemonium was playing a PC recomp of Virtual Racing with online play. I need to get a hold of that because that looked amazing. That tire screech is just an ear killer. Nice. Cool Riders even, yeah. I remember seeing a Cool Riders arcade cabinet in our local skating rink had it at one point. My local skating rink went through a ton of games. Like we had like a Lucky and Wild, we had an Aero Fighters 2, we had Virtual Cop 2. The mainstay, there was like certain games that just never left, that always stayed, and they were they had a Neo Geo cabinet with a Metal Slug. I couldn't tell you which Metal Slug, but they had a Metal Slug on there, and Bubble Bobble, or Bust a Move, I should say. And then right next to it was Tekken Tag. They always had those two. Oh hell yeah, we Power Drift needs to be on here too. We should just have a night of Sega racing on here for the list. Yeah, the Lucky and Wild at the skating rink did not last too long. We also had a Solar Assault, that a 3D Konami take on a Gradius Life Force. I always thought that game was kind of cool. Loved playing Aero Fighters. I realized that the Aero Fighters that would have been there had, excuse me, had to have been in a single slot Neo Geo. Can't go wrong, really. Yep. Pretty much. I would even argue that even if a Sega arcade game was bad, it was still interesting. There can still be some fun had with a bad game. I've always tried to live by the philosophy of like, hey, you should play bad games too. Don't just focus on the good games. You should play bad games. Sometimes they can be just as interesting as the good ones. A good 6 or 7 out of 10 game. Not to say 7 out of 10s are bad, but you know what I mean? 5 or 6 out of 10s also deserve attention. That being said, I'm very excited for the Dreamcast game we're going to play tonight. Because the only opinion on this Dreamcast game that I've heard has been ungodly negative. We'll get to it when we get to it, though. I've not really looked up anything else about it other than this one video I saw on it years ago. It was a classic game room video. Oh. 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 This version got its collisions from the Saturn version. Other than that, the handling's fine. Yeah, Lucky and Wild is definitely one of those games that I was very fortunate to play. Very lucky to play it. Oh, this tire screeching. Like, do these fuckers play this game? That's all your car does, is screech its wheels the whole fucking time. So yeah, although I am playing the standalone Japanese version of this game, this did come out in the States as, I think it was a Sega, I think this came out in the Sega Classics Collection. Whatever that PS2 collection was with like a lot of the 3D Ages games on it. That the 3D Ages Outrun and Space Harrier and stuff. Oh! Very 5 out of 10. It still has a place in my heart. Yeah, you see, like, there are lesser games out there that we still have a fondness for, and that's important. I remember, not, not that this is a bad game, but Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. It was on everything. It was like PS2, GameCube, Xbox. Right? I loved that game. I could not give a shit about Marvel. But that Hulk game was super fun. I really, really enjoyed that game. I remember on the box and in the commercial, right there, smack dab on the front, it said 8.5 out of 10. When was the last time you could stick 8.5 out of 10 on the box and be super proud of that, you know? Honestly, 8.5 out of 10 is the best kind of good. That's like the best case scenario of like, hey, this game is doing some really, really cool stuff. It doesn't hit it all the way, but what's here is fucking awesome. They were proud of that 8.5, and they should be. That game fucking ruled. But also, that came out in an era when like licensed superhero games did not have, or licensed games in general just did not have a good reputation. So like putting 8.5 on your box for a licensed superhero game, be like, okay, this is one of the good ones. I can feel good about this game. Anyway, this game is fine. This game is perfectly serviceable. The worst parts about it is the collision with the other cars. The cars feel a bit too slidey for their own good, but like the handling still feels pretty fun. And the fucking tire screech noise, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, I've never done these newer tracks before, though. This version of Virtual Racing is just a blank spot for me. I just never really dedicated time to it. Like, I've played the Saturn version plenty of times. Played the hell out of the 32X one. That 32X Virtual Racing is awesome. Made the Ferrari look like a sedan. Pretty much. And yeah, that whole game rules. These long black screens for loading is troublesome. Oh. Oh. What's the volume on my end? whenever that tire screech happens, do you guys hear like a crackliness in the game audio? That Volition Punisher game. I never played that. I hear it was pretty alright though. I remember seeing it going up in price, like stupid expensive. The only thing I remember about the Punisher was this giant bomb quick look back in the day. I think it was for Punisher Warzones. I think that's the name of the game. It was an XBLA game. And in the middle of combat, like it was Ryan Davis and Vinny Caravella playing. And in the middle of like Ryan Davis shooting his gun in the game, like the gun just transformed and upgraded mid-combat. And Vinny's like, yo, is that, does the Punisher's guns just do that? And Ryan's like, yeah, they just do that. The guns will transform in the middle of combat, and like, he had some bullshit reason for it. And Vinny's like, I can't tell if you're lying to me or making this shit up. And Ryan's like, no, I'm making this shit up. Like, this is fucking nuts. Like, he's not magical fucking gun wizard. He's the Punisher. So now when I think of the Punisher, I just think of magical gun wizard. Take a trigger every time the tire screeches. Bro. There has to be a setting I can turn that off. 'Cause that's insane. Oh, fuck. I don't know how many tracks are in this Grand Prix mode. I think that was our 5th course, though. Holy cow. Final round. There we go. Look at that map. Got a nice little city track, though. That's cool. Oh, God. Out of the way. Whoa. Big donut. Big donut. I almost kind of love how every version of Virtual Racing has its own unique tracks. Like, other than like the default 3 tracks from the original version, every version of Virtual Racing has its own unique courses and stuff. Like different cars. Like, there is no synergy between any of them except for the default car and the first 3 tracks. Because the 32X version got 2 exclusive tracks and the 2 extra cars. The Saturn version has a ton of cars and a bunch of new tracks. This has its own set of exclusive tracks. Like, Virtual Racing is weird. There just needs to be a master version that's just, hey, here's every track from every Virtua Racing. I will say, I do like how this handles, despite how slidey the car is. Like, this feels fun to play. But, like, if I'm being honest, it's not really giving me anything. You know what I mean? It's not giving me like a, oh fuck, this feels great. This feels awesome. It's like, yeah, this is fine. It's fun. Also, love how big that map is. That's just getting in my way. Like, look at this. When we get to a more central part of the course. Yeah, look at this. Look at how the map is just in my grill. It's insane. All right. All right. Oh, hell yeah. New car. Hold on, let me go in the settings real quick. We'll see how... Oh, no, we don't want arcade mode. We'll do another Grand Prix with the new car. I wonder how many cars are actually unlockable in this. At least it's not as loud. Any rules or criteria for my racing list? Part science, part how good is the handling, part do I prefer playing this game right now or not? That kind of thing. Almost like a fly of the seat of my pants kind of thing. I'm putting both racing and driving games on here because not every racing game is a driving game and not every driving game is a racing game. Like, ray tracers, you're not really racing anybody, but your primary action in that game is driving. Or I suppose we'll get around to it, but stuff like Sonic R, or like an on-foot racing game, like running high, you're not driving a car, but you're still racing. You know what I mean? But even though you're running, there's still handling involved, especially with Sonic R. Although Sonic R also has the added bonus of having a car in there. You can play Road Rash games. Oh hell yeah, we're absolutely gonna play the Road Rash games. I think last week was our first motorcycle game actually, and that was Nitro Bike, which you should go back and watch that segment. It was the final segment. Was Nitro Bike, and wow. I actually really enjoyed my time with that game, but that game had a really hilarious emulator issue. I was contemplating whether to play another bike game today. Although it would be like of the more generic motocross variety. Like, I do like how this handles. I just don't like how slidey it is. I need to play that. I need to play the Sega Ages Virtua Racing that's on Switch. I need to play that again. Because I love that version. And I love. I would say of the Virtua Racing games I've played, the Saturn version is definitely my. I was about to say definitely my least favorite, but then there's the Genesis version. But the Genesis version is very cool in its own way. What happened there? Music did like a weird mix there. Road Rash 3D and PS1 gets a bad rap. That map was super huge for the time. Is PS1 Road Rash... Is Road Rash 3D an open world game? What? Okay, so the music's freaking out when I go into a tunnel. Maybe it's trying to like swap to a track with echo, and emulator's just not happy with it. I don't know. That's weird. Do we want to do a whole Grand Prix? I got about like 40 minutes before I have to wrap up. Takes place on one big map, but you can drive around and have the cops chase around. Oh. Here, this will be our final race, and then we'll move on to our next game. Oh. See, what this game has over Gran Turismo PSP is progression. Like, yeah, it's got less tracks and way less cars, but, like, I don't know, having a structure of races to go through, like, gives me a reason to, like, race good. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know, it gives me more of a purpose. You know what I mean? I just realized I'm only in third. We got on the map, look, we got nacho cheese and Cool Ranch Doritos in front of me. Oh, fuck. Yeah, and they're kind of putting up a fight. Oh, damn it. We got the pedal a second. Shit. What's the new Crazy Taxi game? I'm so torn, man. I want to like it. I want it to be good. But they fucking dropped the ball so hard with that AI shit and just like, man, gotta. It's Crazy Taxi. Like, why did you need to do that? I'll keep an eye on it. I'll see how it does, and you know, make my final decisions from there. You know, but they could not have put that game on worse footing. Okay, so there's only 6, so they only had 3 extra tracks in this one. So you got the mountain, you got the island, and Beltway. Okay, for some reason I thought there were a lot more tracks in this version. I feel like there's a lot more cars in this too, but. Anyway, that is Virtual Racing Flat Out. A game that is fine. It is so middle of the road. It kind of hurts. It's better than Tollgate 2. It's better than Roll Cage 2. I did like this more than Cruise and Blast. I will give it that. I did like this more than Nitro Bike. I'm gonna get a lot of flack. I would prefer to play this over Wipeout 2097. Those older Wipeout games are really cool, but they are kind of hard to go back to and play. real question though, real middle of the road here. Is Virtual Racing flat out better than Wild Wild Racing? I would say these are both. This is a good matchup between the two. I feel like Wild Wild Racing has a lot more going on than Virtual Racing does. It's got a bunch of extra modes. The unlockables are... Those tracks are huge. And I feel like there's a lot more replay value with Wild Wild Racing than with Virtual Racing flat out here. Handling wise, while Virtual Racing feels very, like... It feels very easy. Wild Wild Racing has, like, some... There's a bit of depth to that handling style. It does feel unpredictable in ways, but, like, I don't know, there's a bit... It kind of just makes it a little bit more fun. I think I would rather play Wild Wild Racing. Yeah. Virtual Racing flat out. Our new number 19. Congratulations, Virtual Racing flat out. Look, we can barely keep the entire list on the screen. It's crazy. All right. Time for tonight's final game, and one that I'm very, very looking forward to. So I heard about this game. Like, I've known about this game. I've seen, like, the cover art and stuff like that over the years, but never really played it, never really knew anything about it until I watched a Classic Game Room video like years ago, maybe like almost a decade ago. And came out with a scathing review for this one. And that's what we're going to play. Really looking forward to seeing what this is about. This is Vanishing Point from Acclaim and Clockwork Games. I've never played the Jet Moto games, so I'm really looking forward to trying this out. I just remember Mark from Classic Game Room talking mad shit about this game for its handling style. So we will make our assumptions and try it for ourselves. Notoriously difficult. Okay. The Jet Moto games, yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Does that shit happen? Does it happen in this game? That's kind of cool. Alright. Vanishing Point. Internet challenge. Do a tournament. Okay. We have two cars. We got the Ford Explorer and the Ford Mustang Cobra with the soft top. Interesting choice. God, that looks... A 95 Mustang Cobra. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. All right. You kind of have to be. Whoa. There's some weight. There's some momentum to the movement. This feels weird, but it's definitely not the worst I've played. It's very physicsy, you know what I mean? Like if you're not careful with how you manage your speed and turns and stuff, like I would imagine you would easily be able to spin out. Oh, that's interesting. So, were we even racing? Like, that was strange. Time to beat 2:06. But there were other cars on the track. It had like, hey, you're like in 6th place or whatever. Oh, okay. Okay, now it says I'm in 4th. I was in 4th in the previous split, so if I hit another checkpoint, oh, that's so weird. So it calculates your position based off of your time with the other drivers. That's very weird. Get some airtime, all right. And here's some people who are, I guess they're part of the race, even though I'm in 1st. Oh, God. Three seconds ahead of 1st place. I'm just seeing the same 3 cars over and over. Okay, never mind. The car ahead of me is not a yellow BMW. There's a green BMW. Get some airtime. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, this is a very strange setup. They did Heat 1. I have a new vehicle. That is a font choice for sure. We have the Ford Ranger. Hey. We'll stick with this. I don't want to drive a truck. Okay. Yeah, so it's less about like Oh, God. Yeah, it's more focused on, like, having a good time. Like, not like enjoying the game, but like just having a better time than your opponents. Better track time. I mean, yeah, the handling is like there's a learning curve, but I don't think it's bad. Visually, it looks pretty nice. It's a Dreamcast game. Like, it's arcadey, but like you still have to be careful with how you drive. You can't just like power slide into every corner. Like, you actually have to like. There's a lot of finesse with how your car handles. I know, so far this seems fine. I was honestly bracing for the worst with this one. Oh God. Any viewpoints? Oh, no, that's reset. Oh shit, that's not good. Okay. That was super. Can I reset? I can't restart the turn. Yeah, the chase cam felt fine, so we'll try a hood cam. Like, if I had this as a kid on my Dreamcast, I probably wouldn't enjoy this as much. I'd think this game would be a bit too difficult. Like, I mean, I had Metropolis Street Racer as a kid, and I didn't nearly enjoy it as much as I do now. I thought that game was, like, really hard. Oh, God. Oh shit, we are barely in first. Fishtaily there. Oh no. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God! Oh, God! Can we beat the time? A little inside pass there. He's gonna be cutting it so close. Oh, damn. Nah, we'll take it. We do have to win this race, though. If I hadn't have accidentally hit the reset button, we definitely would have won that. Do not press the Y button. Also, this viewpoint's fine. Oh, God. Oh. Jesus. We're still ahead of the split. Even after that collision with that minivan, we're still in the clear. Okay, maybe not that. That definitely set us back. Yeah. A lot of time there. Move, please. Move, please. Move, please. Move, please. Please move. Fuck. Oh. Okay, well, we still won. Unlock the 2-player Balloon Buster game mode. Neat. Do we unlock any other cars? No. Retracts 3 laps each. Go back to the chase cam for a bit. Yeah, the hood cam seemed fine. Boy, that music is a lot. Kind of reminds me a bit of Rush 2049 in a way. Oh. Oh. God. Yeah, you know what? I think I like this game. I think this is pretty all right. At least I'm like able to recover from something like that too, you know? Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! You can flip your car in this game. That's kind of cool. Oh, that fucked me up real good though. Whoa! Whoa! This fucking game, dude. You know what this reminds me a lot of? This reminds me a lot of early Need for Speed games. Like 1 through 3, you know? Probably even Hot Pursuit 2. Make it up some time. A little bit of progress. Oh my god, move! God damn it! Alright. Let's win the next 2 races. Like the handling, so far this is the only car we've driven, so we'll drive a different car no matter what it is next time. I just wish I didn't only have a bunch of fucking Fords. Anything but a Ford. like, if it weren't for the music, I would say this game is pretty generic. Like, its handling style, it's really wild music help it, like, stand out. I mean, visually, this looks perfectly fine. It looks nice for a Dreamcast game. It runs at 60. Car models look decent enough, you know? Easy win. I want to see if there's a PlayStation version of this too. I'll go check that out. And the course layouts are like interesting enough, but like a lot of these seem like road tracks that are just walled off from the rest of the world, you know? But they're fun enough to drive on. Yeah, I would say this game is not as bad as people led me to believe. I kind of like this. This is pretty all right. It's not blowing me away or anything. I like how the handling actually like does have a learning curve to it. The physics are like you gotta really wrestle with them. You know, you can't just like bomb a corner and expect it to be okay. Like you really gotta like be mindful of how you're handling your car. It has a lot of weight to it. I'd be curious to see how the handling changes from car to car. Whoa, oh, fuck, Turn over, come on. Yeah! No! Come on! No! Damn. That fucked up my race. That really fucked up my race. We still got another lap, but still. Yeah. 8 seconds behind now. That's a run killer. So we still got another lap. We'll see how much we can improve. That's annoying. The guy didn't have his blinkers on. How was I supposed to know he was going to swap lanes? That's my fault. That's my fault. I'll take the blame on that one. It's 25 seconds behind. Oh. My count up clock's scary. Get rid of it, please. Damn. That's real bad. Real bad. We got second. We must finish first to complete the heat. Fuck. Surprisingly, though, we got second after that finish. Alright. We'll do the Ford Ranger. At least the tracks are different. Well, by different, I mean, like, they're not the same. They're not the same order. Oh, God. This guy's fishtailing. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, this guy does not handle very good. I like how they have the Ford Ranger as an option in this game, though. I don't know, it just seems very silly for this type of game. I would imagine all the cars I see in the road are also all selectable. So they're not to be very disappointed. Good finish. Assuming we unlock a new car with only completing the first heat. We'll just do that. There's a new track though. Yo, look at that plane! This is the kind of music I want to be blasting in my Ford Ranger. Oh, Christ. Oh, God. We're okay. We recovered. We're good. I would like that Audi TT, though. So we got an MSR. I think this came out before MSR. Pretty sure. Metropolis Street Racer was an early 2001 release. I think this came out in 2000. This has a long track, too. Oh. Later, dude. Good. Secret vehicle. What do we got? Hey fuckers, where's my secret vehicle? Oh, we'll try the stunt driver challenge. Spin, you have 20 seconds to negotiate the ramp that sits behind you. Alright, just jump real far. God. Total points. Did they make your time? I guess so. All right then. They count time. Is it even possible to get like 100%? How quick is the restart? Okay, not bad. Take that. I'll take a 90. $30 to do a slalom, tag the checkbox at the opposite end of the arena, and return to the finish. Okay. To get a perfect score, you must complete this event in 19 seconds or less. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. There's no leniency. Stay on course or fuck you. Wow. Okay. Let's try it this way. $20. That's fine. We'll survive with that. That should give us enough points to go to the next heat, though. Right? Yeah. Single crisscross over jump. You have 30 seconds to negotiate the jump. Tag the checkbox to the opposite end of the arena. Return to the finish box. You get a perfect score. You miss. The success is making a fast turn of the checkbox. No shit. Oops. I see. Okay. Well, what if I did this? Ah. Okay then. Damn. I think I can do that. 19. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, that was my fault. I cut that corner too hard. We'll stick with the 97. Gotta keep moving. Humpback relay. In this event, you have 60 seconds to negotiate the humpback jump and alternately tag the check boxes at each end of the arena. Repeat this until your attack counter reaches 5. 49 seconds. Okay, so just a back and forth. Said 49 seconds, right? Damn. Sure. I'm content. It's fun little challenges, though. $40 to slalom. Complete in 23 seconds. Oh, this is a lot more severe. Okay. I wish there was a handbrake turn. That would be nice. Is there a handbrake turn? There is a handbrake turn. That changes everything. Sketchy. We'll take that. After these seconds to negotiate the tabletop jump and pop all the colored balloons. That sounds fun. Oh, like we have to like... Huh. Aw. Damn. Yeah, this one's gonna be a bit frustrating. I'm not gonna be able to see much of the balloons. damn it. Oh, damn. Good start. Oh, so close. Oh, that's gonna be real annoying. Oh, fuck. Nice. Alright. Lose right in the middle here. Angle. Oh, fuck. Okay, so we still might be able to get this in time. Nice! Hell yeah. Fuck you, total points. Give me fucking break. I beat your fucking time limit. All for fucking nothing. What was that? I did 118. Look at this minute. I did it in 118. Complete this. To get a perfect score, complete the event in 1:23 or less. I did it in 118. You gave me 85 fucking points. You have 30 seconds to negotiate the rep that sits behind you. Tag the checkbox return. Get a perfect score. Maybe do it in 15 seconds. Fuck this. Why does this Ford Focus have like the fattest ass? This thing is fucking fast though. Yeah. Oops. This thing is quick. Oh! Yeah, a lot of the challenge parameters in this are real bullshit, but like, I don't know, this is still pretty fun. Bro, how do you do that? You need speed to get over the jump. I'm gonna let off the gas here. No, that doesn't work either. Let off the gas. Slow down. Please slow down. Slow down. Please. Oh my god. Okay. I beat the record! Unless it did it say 15? I think it said 15. I don't need to go that fast, so I don't need to drive all the way down there. Oh! Bro, the physics for this challenge are insane. Dude. Like, this is just silly and dumb. I'm powerless. Absolutely powerless. I missed the box. But I don't think we need to actually do a barrel roll. Yeah, fuck that barrel roll. Give us 96. Fuck you. I'm playing this game a lot longer than I thought I would. These challenge modes are pretty fun, even if they're a bit bullshit. Let's see. We don't know what that CWG rally is. I want to know what my secret car is. But I guess we'll drive the Ford Explorer. See if we get another car. If we don't get another car, we'll call it there. Out of my way, dude! Driver awareness, road awareness, check your mirrors, ass. It's the combination of the game's handling with its physics. Handling, I think, is fine, but the physics will super fuck you up. Jeez. My Explorer was just straight up sideways. Weirdly enough, this one's not as fishtaily as the Ford Ranger. This one feels a lot more manageable. Completed Heat 1. I unlocked a new vehicle. Not secret vehicle, but a new vehicle. Let's find out what it is. We'll do a single race, though. There it is. 325. Oh, do I? Okay, so I guess I have to unlock those separately. Alright, so good number of tracks, a lot of options. Forward, reverse, and mirror reverse. Like this race setup where it's more focused on like about beating the clock rather than like going head-to-head racing against other vehicles is really interesting and really strange. Like there's no real traditional racing in this. It's all about racing the clock. Which is fine, like it's still, you're still racing something, but like you're not, like, there's no direct head-to-head competition, you know what I mean? There's no who crossed the finish line first kind of thing. I took this game back to the store. I can see why, but if I'm being honest, I don't think it's that bad. There are way better racing games on the Dreamcast that you'd be better off with. This game has a pretty steep learning curve with its handling, but like I think the handling is fine. It's the physics model that will fuck your day up real hard. No, I can get into this. Like I could see myself playing more of this even after I'm done streaming here. A bit. Traffic is really big. Yeah, the traffic is annoying because like just the cars just being there can honestly fuck up your race. Secrets. Series aggressive traffic. Why would I want aggressive traffic? X-ray. Weird. What are the controller settings? Steering sensitivity. It's already on low. Steering is already set to low. Like there was in the Dodge Stratus, in some situations they're just getting lucky because the cars aren't really nimble. Yeah, like it mostly like driving with traffic, it all comes down to luck, and that's really shitty. And yeah, like that is a pretty significant part of this game. So yeah. But like with my time with it so far here, like I certainly didn't hate what I played. There are definitely way better games than this, but I was honestly expecting the worst, and I came away from going like, you know what, I'd probably play more of this, honestly. I'm probably going to come back to this. Like, this is not as bad as, say, Driving Emotion Type S, which is number 28. It's definitely not that bad. Driving Emotion Type S, that is a real bad handling model. But I played through that entire game. After the stream, I went back and played it some more and did the whole thing. And like, I don't regret my time with it. I think it's still kind of fun, just like wrestling the controls in a weird way. But I wouldn't call that game good by any stretch. It's worse than Wild Wild Racing. It's worse than Virtual Racing Flat Out. Worse than Wipeout. Worse than Nitro Bike. It is. I feel like I rated Cruise and Blast too high. Like, looking back on it, I don't really like. I mean, the game, okay, it was fine. I personally don't like it that much. I was a big supporter of that game coming out because I'm like, fuck yeah, arcade ports, arcade racing, let's fucking go. And then you play it, I'm like, I really don't want to ever play that again. I don't know. Would I take it over Magical Racing Tour? Shallow, goofy fun. And yes, I would agree it is shallow, goofy fun. Very hard emphasis on the shallow part. Like, it admittedly didn't really do much for me. What's up, bud? What do you think? Where would you rate Vanishing Point? Where would you rate Vanishing Point? With all the other games on the list, where would you put it? No? He's indifferent. Don't know if it's as good as World as a game. I will say I'd probably see myself coming back to Vanishing Point more than I would Magical Racing Tour. Like, the big problem with Vanishing Point is that it too often gets in the way of itself. Cruise and Blast does not have that problem, almost to a fault. So, I don't know. This is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Let's go from the bottom up. It's better than Driving Emotion Type S. I'd rather play this over Rush Rush Rally. It's better than Toge. I'd prefer to play this over Roll Cage Stage 2. I like Bravo Air Race, but I like this more. Back where we were. I would rather play this over Magical Racing Tour. I think I do prefer Vanishing Point over Cruise and Blast, but give me Nitro Bike in a heartbeat. Congratulations to Vanishing Point, our 22nd best racing game of all time. And that's going to do it tonight. We ranked 3 games. We got Gran Turismo on PSP at number 12. At number 19, we have Virtua Racing Flat Out on the PS2. And 22, Vanishing Point for the Dreamcast. It's got some pretty serious issues, but I ended up kind of enjoying it for what it was. I do like the fact that there's a learning curve. I think the physics are kind of bullshit. And there's a lot of just luck at play with car placement on the track and everything. It's a game that fights you the whole way through, but like, I generally kind of like how the driving feels. I don't know. Like, I kind of like it. I will probably come back to this game once we're done with the stream, like in the days to come. Like, I went back to Driving Emotion Type S. I went back to Advent Racing multiple times. I mean, granted, that's an awesome game, but you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, current top 3 as it stands is Daytona USA 2001. at number 3. Number 2 is Advent Racing on the PlayStation by Atlas. And our current number 1 reigning champion is Metropolis Street Racer for the Dreamcast. And folks, that's going to do it. That'll do it for us here tonight. I should be back tomorrow night, where we will play some Sega Saturn games. How about that? Hold on, I want to check them. I did have my light on the whole time. Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, I should be back tomorrow with some Saturn games. Stay tuned for that. But until then, y'all have a good evening. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Take care.